50. I get it. I get it. Yeah. I run New York. I get it. I get it. Yeah. I took quarter water, sold it in bottles for $2. The Coca-Cola came and bought it for beans. What the fuck? Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire, I write the check before the baby comes. Who the fuck cares? I'm stanky rich. I'ma die trying to spin this shit. Southside's up in this bitch. Yeah, I smell like the boat. I used to sell dope. I did play the block, now I play on boats. In the south of France, baby. Sandro Pay, get a tan, I'm already black. Rich, I'm already that. Gangster, get a gang. Hit a head, in the hat. Call that a little rap shit. Fuck the chit chat, the bake the bread, the barber, I cut your head, the marksman, I spray the lead, I blood clot, chop your leg. Not fuck with the kid. I get biz with the cig, I can really live. You dig? I get it. I get it.
Putting in one vote for this to be the song to start every stream. Bop.
It's a good one.
It's a bop.
Yeah, I thought of it on the way here, and I was like, oh my God, why have we not played this song yet, dude?
And God giveth, and God taketh away. He's like, Dan, gave you a great idea. How's a flat tire for you?
Yeah, eat a flat tire on the way home, you fat piece of shit. That's what God said today. But you know what? You can't stop me feeling great. The Buffalo Bills come out and absolutely dick stomp the Denver Broncos, much to the dismay of my co-host Brian, the Admiral. But I will say one thing. When the song says I run New York, they're talking about the Buffalo Bills. Just saying.
Oh, is that what it is? I mean, it might be true because is there a good sports team in New York?
No, not at all. Outside of Buffalo. No. Not a single.
I think the Knicks might be kind of next in line, but other than that, no. Yeah,
the Yankees made the playoffs.
Yeah, right, the Yankees dropped the entire chance.
I got a shit on my team already. He's coming in.
Yeah, Brian, can you just pipe down a little bit? Like, I don't understand why you got upset, Dan. Don't comprehend it. But it's been first off, you tune back into Degen Fantasy. It is Tuesday, January 14th at 6:52 p.m. Been a crazy, crazy weekend of NFL football. There were some upsets. There were some that we predicted. And I kind of want to start with the fresh news and this Minnesota Vikings-Rams game that happened on Monday night. So going into the week, I think we were all on the Rams. All of us are on the Rams. I'm like, yeah, cool. I think LA is going to be able to take this one. And I also took the other team in LA. I was like, I think the Chargers can pull this one out. I see the Chargers lose to the Texans. We'll get to that in a little bit as well. And I kind of leaned away. You asked me, you said, who am I taking in this game? I said, my heart is saying the Rams. My heart's saying the Vikings, but my head's saying the Rams. I'm going to go with the Vikings.
My mind,
and let me know. But my parlay is not hitting because I put all my faith in Sam Darnold, who remembered who he was. He's like, wait a minute. The playoffs. Hold on. Wait a minute. So I'm going to go pull in the wow. I is indeed showing me a 25-minute ad, but I'm going to pop up the highlights here and break it down. Initial thoughts, gentlemen. So obviously you predicted it correctly, but wow, did the Rams come out on fire? Kyron Williams comes out with that first passing receiving touchdown. That was a leg that we discussed on stream that hit. And you guys seem to, apparently y'all get money 50 cent style. So tell us how your weekend was sports betting, especially with Monday night.
Listen, before Bry goes and brags about just the absolute bangers of a fucking picks he had for the fucking Monday night game, because this man needs a blowjob. I'm just going to say it. I don't know who's going to perform it. Maybe Rocky Prop will fucking pop that. I'm just saying, Bry deserves a blowjob for this. He's going to fucking go over the fucking, just the absolute bangers that he handed out that hit damn near in the first half. Bry, give it to him. What do you got?
We had the Rams kicker.
Bang bang.
It was 6.5 was the spread, and he had been averaging 9 points like the last 4 or 5 games. So that was an easy one. I mean, 2 field goals and an extra point gets you there. And I mean, they had 5 going into halftime, 4 or 5 in halftime. So that was an easy hit. And then Higbee's receptions, what was it? Total was 24.5.
Yeah.
and he had it in the first drive. First 2
Yeah.
catches.
Relatively no sweat. Threw in a nice little Kyron anytime tutty too from fucking Rocky Prop.
Yes, sir.
Had a fucking just nasty same game parlay. Just an absolute fucking banger. Sorry, my dog came in. Thank you, beautiful.
Yeah, but
just an absolute fucking banger of a fucking parlay.
Honestly, real quick, before I even let you go.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, can we just talk about how Matthew Stafford's just that dude? Been that dude.
Yeah,
incredible to watch. He's just got that playoff, like you said it best one week, and I've never forgot this word, couth. He's just got that oomph, like T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. What's up, T-Mobile? Glad we're advertising for T-Mobile.
Yeah, we'll get back to that in a minute. He's just a dog. He's got that Michael Jordan, that Jimmy Butler, that Sidney Crosby in him. If I could just add in my favorite players myself. Regardless, Cooper Kupp had a couple big moments. Higbee gets injured earlier in the first half. Were y'all kind of like nervous at one point? But he pretty much hit his total before that anyway, right?
I think he hit that total like first drive, maybe. Yes. He hit the total over, right, Brian?
I think his first catch was 23 yards and we needed 26. And then his second catch was 3. And then he had another catch for like 10. Yeah. And we were rolling. So, yeah, I mean, within the first 2 catches, he had already cleared 25 and a half.
And we get the fucking Kyron Tutty through the air. I mean, I can't think of another show that can fuck with us just in general. And I just want to put that out there because I see all of you fucking clowns following all other fucking clowns when we're handing out fucking bangers just left and right. Rocky Prop left for some reason. We're fucking handing out bangers left and right. Just, Bri, just overall, the weekend in general, from what we're talking about front to back, I think that we were on point. Every motherfucking single game that we talked about, we handed out a same game parlay. Now, Bri, ask me how many of those same game parlays hit?
Dan, how many of those same game parlays hit?
4 out of motherfucking 5. And I just want everyone to understand that we are handing out 3-leg same game parlays like they're going out of style.
For
like
free.
We're fucking in the hood on Thanksgiving. Free. Brian's throwing fucking just frozen turkeys out the back of a truck. He's not even stopping, dude. He's
in the community.
Firing money turkeys into everyone's motherfucking living room. And I just want to say, it's about motherfucking time we get a little goddamn respect around here, man. I'm just saying. YouTube wants to fuck with our streams because of the music. YouTube wants to dick us because we may smoke on stream. TikTok's fucking getting banned. A lot of shit going wrong. But I'll tell you one thing that's never wrong. Our motherfucking bets.
Wow.
Sorry, I had to go for it.
I'm glad
I was really in the zone.
So just want to ask real quick too, just touching on the game a little bit more, even though y'all did go crazy the same game parlays. So the Vikings come in 14-2. And also this is a game where they wouldn't even been playing them if they did beat the Lions in week, I think it was 16, 18, whatever. What are the last weeks? Was it the Vikings offense or the Rams defense that was the deciding factor of this game?
I feel like it's a little bit of both. So I feel like the Rams came out inspired. Whether it's the wildfires, whatever it is, I feel like they came out way more inspired than they have been. Now they've been hot the last couple of weeks, so not a surprise. And then
they're healthy too.
Yeah, fuck, man, Minnesota. After a demoralizing loss last week, it was just a bad spot for Minnesota. It was a bad spot, and you put all those factors together and you get what happened.
Yeah, and I think what you saw realistically was like Detroit comes out with probably the best game plan that's been used against Minnesota the week prior, right? Like we see how to dismantle, how to really disrupt the rhythm of the offense, and it's by hitting and just crowding Sam Darnold's fucking – and who would have thunk it? Like, we're 17 weeks into the season, and we finally figure out that all we have to do is hit Sam Darnold just a few times, get up in his face a couple times, and he turns into his former self. I feel bad for Sammy boy because like every fucking sack that he took was just another 5 million. Just boom, subtract it. Boom, another 5 million off. And now he's like probably going to be the starting quarterback for the Raiders next season.
Every sack's a $5 million debt.
Dude, and it fucking sucks because
sacks.
But like, Bri, 9 sacks, right? How many of those sacks were fucking Sam Darnold's fault? How many?
Maybe 2.
Half of them.
Dude, it was there were times where he had happy feedback there, and he had 5 seconds to throw the fucking ball, man. 5 seconds. You can't take a sack when you got 5 seconds of fucking like you're good. You got 2 of the most, and it looked like, and I'm not just saying this, but we'll get to the effort part of this fucking team. But to run the ball down fucking 17 points in the 4th quarter with 10 minutes left in this fucking game, like, I'm sorry, but what the fuck are we doing here? Like, is this not the fucking playoffs? Why are you running the ball down 17 points?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Serious. Like, at a certain point, they score that fucking touchdown. Like in the late 3rd quarter, they score a touchdown. It's 27-9. They get the ball back with fucking 9 minutes left. They're running the fucking ball. What are we doing? So you guys just gave up. That's what I'm saying. Like, Justin Jefferson couldn't fucking get open for some reason against this. If Khalil Shakir and fucking Dawson Knox can get open against this fucking Rams defense, why the fuck can't Justin Jefferson get off a defender? He's man to man the whole fucking game. Absolutely absurd, dude. I'm glad we were on the Rams. We were on the fucking right side, as goddamn always. But when we really think about this game, it is an utter fucking failure of it's the Minnesota Vikings that deserve all the shit for this game. They came out fucking flat. They played like shit. Sam Darnold fucking looked like a fucking asshole out there. They couldn't run the fucking ball. What happened to this fucking offensive line that was like the best in the fucking league, man?
Aaron Jones just didn't look like he had it at all.
No, dude. Cam Akers had more punch than Aaron Jones. Yeah. Like this team through the first 11 weeks of the season, I think we all would have said deep playoff run. I think we all would have fucking said it. But the fact that they come out and lay a fucking egg like this, this is not fucking great. Like, this is, I mean, as a coach, Kevin O'Connell, fucking solid. We'd probably say he's solid. This was his worst fucking performance too, on top of it.
Agreed.
I mean, the better team would deserve to move on. Los Angeles Rams just wanted to, no, seriously, like, you know, in all seriousness, like, I know that's a stupid statement, but like, the Vikings being 14-2, I mean, everyone kind of saw this as like maybe being a game that's up in the air because the record didn't reflect how good they've been playing. By the way, I just wanted to add, somehow in some way, by the grace of God, we are live on Kick. So welcome everybody who's ever been on Kick. This is Degen Fantasy.
Daddy figured that out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it, but I appreciate it. I mean,
second stream, by the way, we hit Kick last time. I think we had like 30 people on. So, hopefully Kick kind of stays fucking nice to us. Maybe we grow a little bit on Kick. Hear a lot of degenerates on Kick. I like that. Like that style.
Sounds good.
We're talking bets, baby. Yeah, let's go, man.
So what other game would you want to touch on? Because what was the first game of the week? That was the Houston game. So we covered that.
Yeah, we covered that on Sunday.
Do you want to touch on
the first two? We could touch on the Bills if you want, and then we'll go fucking Eagles, and then we can go I forget the last fucking game.
Ravens? Was the Ravens the last one?
No, we talked Ravens because that was Saturday. But who was the third game on
Commanders
Sunday?
Bucks.
There you go. Well,
that game. Yep.
I can't believe I forgot that fucking game. But let's move to the Bills. Got to tell you, did I shit my pants a little bit when they came out and fucking threw that long touchdown on us? Yeah, not gonna lie, guys. Got a little dicey. Had a lot of terrible thoughts in my head. One, obviously the Bills are gonna come out and lay a fucking egg right now after I talk so much shit on the fucking stream. But Buffalo rebounds. Not a great first half, but I really feel like after that first half, the Bills lock in. Josh Allen looks good. The real story of the fucking game, though, James fucking Cook looking like a goddamn monster. Ty Johnson with one of the best catches I think we've ever seen, fucking coming off the back of the end zone to fucking catch that
ridiculous. Ball. The way that Josh Allen even extended that drive was that passing play was insane. I thought he was going down for sure, throwing it away. Sits back, patiently slings it downfield, and he manages to bring in the ball at the end of the end zone on his knees and not let his feet touch the white boundary of the out of bounds while he's sliding into the back.
The leg, Rocky Prop, is like inches away from that fucking white line. And honestly, one of the luckiest plays I've ever seen in my life. And we absolutely needed it at that time. But I feel like the defense responds really well. One thing that did surprise me about the Denver Broncos, man, Bo Nix has got some fucking wheels, dude.
He's
Holy
nice.
shit. He's fucking, dude, the kid's gonna be a decent quarterback from all, I mean, honestly, like, if he gets a couple, like, he needs help.
He's better than Drake May. He's better than Drake May.
Hands down, in my opinion. But I think Drake May might have something to say about that in the future. But I feel like right now, like, they got to build around this kid, like, absolutely fucking immediately. They need a running back. If anywhere I want Ashton Genty to go, it's here. Like, I want him in Denver. Because I feel like with a solid fucking running back, they could have fucking, like, really competed in this game. The defense is stout. But this kid's got fucking balls, man. That's what I like about Bo Nix. Like, the kid's putting his fucking body on the line. He looked fucking, like, relatively confident, man. I just thought, like,
had some swagger.
Yeah, he had a little bit of swagger. I just thought, like, halfway through this game, they, like, didn't make an adjustment at all, and it all just kind of went weird for them. Yeah, they fell off really hard after that. I mean, they scored 7 points the entire game. And we've seen this Buffalo defense kind of get shredded, but I thought they really fucking tightened up after this. This was a fucking just horrific way to start. But Josh looked great. Fucking James Cook looked great. Ty Johnson, fantastic. Knox had, and I knew it. Like, I have notes written down about this game. I looked at fucking Matt Collins and we hit that thank fucking Christ near the end of the fourth quarter.
Thank God.
Dude, I was like, I can't believe we were way off on this fucking.
You didn't even have a catch until then.
No, he had one catch for 19 yards, and god damn it, did we only need 15 and a half, because fuck, that was fantastic.
Yeah, and talk about keeping it short, too. The only parlay that I had on the weekend was one that I previewed earlier in the week, which was Bills, Ravens, Eagles money line. And then I also replaced that with one prop. That one prop was Josh Allen over 45.5 rushing, and he gets me 46 yards. I was shaking in my boots.
Yeah, you got that relatively late too, but the thing we're seeing though, and I just the fucking, and we'll touch on this with Jaden Daniels later. These quarterbacks are not playing fucking conservatively anymore. Josh came out and was like running through a motherfucker if he needed to. I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm getting ideas, Spry. I'm getting a lot of fucking ideas, and they're probably bad ideas, but I'm just saying.
Ideas. They're terrible ideas.
Oh, it's a horrible idea, but I'm just saying I not concerned about Lamar Jackson. Just going to say it, just going to throw it out there.
Don't jinx it now. Don't jinx it now.
You guys
are doing so good.
We got to, hey, listen, we got to go through a bunch of people, but let me hand it over to Bri because I've been just fucking going ham. So go ahead, Bri.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is what you saw was a rookie quarterback get his first taste of playoff football. And granted, I think Bo Nix is going to be fine in the future, but you don't just come into the league and just go on the road and beat a team like Buffalo. The first drive looked great, and then they didn't score a single point the rest of the game. So that's where experience helps, right?
Yeah.
So Buffalo didn't come out very strong, but they finished.
Look at that goddamn.
Let's go, Rodrigo. Let's go, dog.
376, my man. Yeah, fucking say it for the goddamn people in the back. Rocky Prop,
say it for those in the back.
Dude, fucking tell him, Rodrigo. That's goddamn right.
Rodrigo, what was the parlay you hit?
Nasty.
That's crazy.
What was the parlay you hit, Rodrigo?
Yeah, please tell us. But I mean, it speaks for itself, baby. That I can't tell you how locked in we are right now. We're locked the fuck in. It's ridiculous, man.
We've been cleaning up. This Bills one was definitely one of my favorite games of the week as well.
Yeah, that James Cook tutty couldn't have been easier either. By the way, so glad we played that. Good Lord. But yeah, no, I was going to touch on the fact that I mentioned Dawson Knox prior to fucking taking Mac Hollins. And I wish I would have fucking thrown him on a parlay too, because I forget that Dawson Knox in the playoffs is a completely different fucking animal. To have his line at 14.5 is just goddamn disrespectful. I think he went over that relatively early on. But yeah, dude, again, like just couldn't we were so locked in. This pissed me off, obviously. That was very upsetting, not gonna lie to you. But yeah, we fucking spazzed, dude. We fucking spazzed, man.
You spanked them.
Dude, I'm just talking bets, man. We fucking spazzed on these bets. I don't care what anyone says. We had a killer fucking weekend.
No, we did. And tailing into this game, which was one of the games that really I thought, honestly, this was the one that I really had your dark horse pick. Someone said, hey, what's your dark horse pick? You said Washington beating the Buccaneers. The Bucks just get into those game scripts where they're trotting downfield at the end of the game and they just like JD's just clutch. What a game. Yeah. And also real quick, just for like now that his season's over, what a fucking find in Bucky Irving for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Dude, so good, man. But I think what really stuck out to me here is that Mike Evans is that dude. Like he just is, dude. Like for them to fucking pop that up, Rocky Prop, Rodrigo said what he hit on. Yeah, goddamn right, son.
James Cook, Kyron Tutty, Mac Hollins, 14.5 Bills, Eagles, Ravens. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Fucking fire, dude.
That's a fucking parlay, bitch. That's what I'm talking about right there. But I think I come away and I just have like kind of a lot more. It's funny to say, but like Rocky Prop at one point was like, I've never had Mike Evans. I've never had this guy on my team, Keenan Allen or some shit like that. And I told him, I was like, if you play fantasy long enough,
and I did
exactly.
Yeah.
But I have just a newfound respect for him. I was watching him fucking fry Marshawn Lattimore the entire fucking game. And it's just a shame that this fucking dude's not going to get to move on, because he had one of the best games I've ever seen by a wide receiver. And I know that's crazy. If you look at the stat line, it's not that crazy. But he just look at that. Pop that fucking next one up, Rocky Prop. Pop
up
that
like 5K watching, y'all. Crazy.
Rodrigo, tell your fucking friends, man. We're here just fucking handing out heat. Just heat. Left and right. Tell everybody you fucking know. I fucking lost my train of thought. That's fucking that's amazing. But Bri, Jaden Daniels kind of that dude. Like, come on.
I mean, he was impressive. I mean, I think the biggest piece that surprised me in this game was Washington's defense. So Washington's defense, for the most part, held Bucky Irving in check in the first half. I think he had a really good drive, which drove his numbers up in the second half. But for the most part, Washington kept everyone in front of them, and that was, I will say, with the playmakers that Tampa has, McMillan, Evans, Bucky, Baker. Kudos to Washington's defense. They played an outstanding game.
Yeah, they really did, man. Another thing that impressed me, man, these I didn't think that the weapons were too like dynamic. I know outside of McLaurin, I'm
so happy for McLaurin.
Yeah, dude, he's fantastic. But the guy who really stands out outside of Jaden Daniels, what's his name? Amani Brown or something.
Yeah.
He was fucking fantastic, dude. Like in this play right here, he had another one to the edge at the end of the game to win the game. Jaden Daniels is just fucking fantastic, man. I can't say enough about him. They need a running back desperately, though, because if they have a running back, this is a fucking legit team. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. He said, real shit, thank you. Made my car payment off this lay. You're welcome, bro. I appreciate you watching.
That's what we're here for.
Who would you like to see in Washington?
Oh, my God. Bri, who am I thinking? Who am I thinking that's going to be great in Washington?
Don't say Scattaboo.
No, it's not Scatabo. Brian knows.
Travion Henderson.
Goddamn right. Bri, that's what I'm talking about right there. Tell me that fucking Ohio State fuck wouldn't be amazing on this fucking team.
Yeah.
Dude, they need a punch like that in this backfield. And I'm getting ideas about Jaden Daniels too. I'm just saying it. Is he going to be on my fantasy team next season? Absolutely. I'm putting him on it. He is fucking fantastic. The kid's got an arm. I just think he got so much shit coming into the NFL about not having like arm talent like all the rest of the quarterbacks or whatever. He is by far the best rookie quarterback to come out this year. Simple as that. I mean, like, there's nothing else you could say about it. Rocky Prop, did you watch all of these games?
I watched every single one of them.
Okay, give us the breakdown of this game specifically.
This game, honestly, was just two quarterbacks, in my opinion, with hella heart going at it. Like Baker, like you watched Baker sink on this pirate ship, just with all he's got. Couple bad fumbles. And it's honestly the break. Mike Evans trying his hardest. The breakdown that I can basically give you is that doesn't matter what the game script says, Jaden Daniels does not go away. If you're in a tight game with the Commanders and they get the ball, you're kind of fucked in the last 2 minutes. To beat this team, you need like a Lions-esque lead.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the breakdown I'm looking for. You're completely fucking correct on that, by the way. If he gets the ball and you are tied or you are up by 3 fucking points at the end of the game, you're in fucking trouble, dude. That dude is going to march down the fucking field. He's going to get he took like 3 hits in this game where I was like, oh no. Like, I don't know if he's getting up from that fucking hit. But he got up and he got right back to it. That hit we just showed on the sideline was fucking brutal, dude. He got his clock cleaned out. But he still came back, dude. And he is a fucking gamer, man. That kid is so good, dude. A lot of good young talent coming into the league, man.
Mm-hmm. And with Baker, the one thing I do want to say after watching these past couple of weeks, thank you, bro, is not the best in the 2-minute drill. No. I've seen a couple games this season where they have a chance to win the game and they just kind of come up short. They had a nice drive that ate up some clock and they couldn't punch it in and elected for the field goal to tie. And also, when these advertisements can stop playing, that kick was 2 seconds away. I'm going to fast forward a little bit towards the end. Was 2 seconds away from being a overtime game, which would have been one to watch. But this was that one of those late drives where they started moving and they stall out in the red zone. Mm-hmm. McMillan, by the way, I love his game as well. Definitely a fantasy pickup for the next summer season.
He's gonna be so good.
I wonder what it's gonna look like if Godwin is actually gonna not end his career off of that, and if he keeps playing. K-Dot in this was clutch. Yeah, and then the whole drive kind of just stalls out in the red zone. What do you think it is that Tampa's missing to be able to close out like important drives when they get to the 20 and further? Like Bucky breaks this off and they're at the 10 and you get stunned.
What is it that they're missing, Brian? Because I can't fucking what is it that they're missing, Brian, like in your opinion?
Better offensive play calling.
Yeah, the coach has held him back in this one. That is for goddamn sure.
I mean,
Todd Bowles, how is he still a coach?
I mean, he's a great defensive coach, but offensively is where they struggle, especially in the playoffs. That play was the killer.
Yeah, that was huge. But I didn't think anything was going to stop him either. I honestly thought Tampa Bay was going to march right down the field and score a touchdown here.
Mm-hmm. And then they
it's
don't
a short yardage, dude. So Bucky, before we even get into that play, Bucky gets to fucking like, what was it, 2nd and 2?
Yeah.
And you get stuffed twice, kick a field goal, and look at just Eli Manning-esque. What a dot first
Eli
and foremost.
Manning-esque. To compare Jaden Daniels to Eli Manning.
Listen. I'm not saying it's because they're comparable. I'm saying in the 2-minute drill, I've watched Eli put some fucking drives together that eat clock and just get downfield.
That catch right there. That if he doesn't catch that ball, I think that Tampa gets the ball back with plenty of time
and kicks a field goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Eckler played a fucking great game, though. If they didn't have Eckler in this game, I don't think that they win, man.
I think he should be the starting running back.
Absolutely. Brian, what does this run right here, dude? Just a backbreaker, dude. That's a backbreaker. To shake off that defender like he did, that defender had the game of his life, by the way. I've never seen that guy play before. He was fucking fantastic in this game. To break that tackle and get that first down as a rookie on the fucking road, and like Tampa Bay, kind of a sneaky place for great home field advantage. Like the crowd is pretty fucking into it. There's not that many. I mean, it sounded like at the end of the game there were a lot of Commanders fans in the crowd, but this is a hard place to play just in general. For him to keep his shit, he didn't look shaken at once, like one time. He didn't look like the moment was too big for him at all.
I just don't know what to say. It's just JD came down and Jaden Daniels does his thing. And real quick, this is the one thing that I wanted to ask was, what does this mean for last season's or this current season's rookie class and the class with CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson? Has this now solidified them as the better quarterback class? Two playoff wins for two rookies, one of them being a high pick, one of them not being the highest pick. And you look at CJ Stroud, the only quarterback from fucking the previous draft class to get a W. Jordan Love, was that the same year as CJ Stroud?
No, he was here prior for a couple years before.
Sat for a year.
Yeah, okay. I still think that was good development on Green Bay's part, but I don't know. I'm starting to think this might be one of the better draft classes. Everyone was chasing CJ, whether it's sports card wise or whatever wise, and it's been a lot, dude. They look fantastic. Even down to, I was talking shit about Drake May. Drake May looks semi decent.
Yeah, this is a good. Yeah. If you're coming out of this year and thinking the quarterbacks next year that are coming up are fucking better, you're completely wrong, because the quarterbacks that are coming out this fucking year are nowhere near as talented as quarterbacks.
Cam Ward, Shador,
they're good, but like,
are either of them better than Bo Nix?
I don't know. Bry,
maybe
it's tight.
I'm not a Sanders guy.
Yeah, me either. I don't think he's got the body for it, unfortunately.
This game had AJ Brown on the sideline reading a book, so that kind of tells you everything you need to know.
What the fuck was that, by the way?
It's now a bestseller, by the way. Amazon
Yo,
bestseller. Inner excellence.
That, by the way, that play right there decided the game.
Bry, talk to me about how stoked you were to watch this game.
I mean, it was fun at the beginning. I mean, Hurts was a little rusty.
I miss Saquon.
He was a little rusty. Obviously, this was a great play.
This was amazing.
He ended the game, I think 5 for 6 passing, which was good because the middle of the game he did not look good. He did not look good.
He finished 5 for 6.
Yeah.
The last 6 passes he completed 5. So
okay. Copy that.
Yeah, he looked a lot better. Coming down.
Eagles are the truth, dude.
That
like,
defense,
legitimately, they're the truth.
That defense for the first 2.5 quarters was just so lights out. Jordan Love didn't know what to do with himself.
Josh Jacobs had a day.
Yeah, he did.
Hurts went 13 for 21 for only 131 yards. So not the best game he's ever played. He didn't turn the ball over, which is great.
Yeah.
And then Saquon almost broke one at the very end.
Yeah. Thanks for killing my parlay, Saquon.
I needed him to take it to the house. So bad.
I mean, if he takes that to the house, then
we're 5 for 5.
It's 29-10 instead of 22-10. And we all think about this game a little bit differently, right?
Yeah, I think so. But like, Bry, I don't think the final score is indicative to how fucking lopsided this game was, to be honest with you. I thought you guys okay, we expect Jalen Hurts to look a little rusty. He's got 3 weeks off at this point. We expect it. But like, you don't even need a good game from him to beat the fuck out of a team. Like, your defense is so fucking good. To be quite honest with you, I don't see an offense on the NFC side of this, of the playoffs that is going to be able to compete with this defense, man. You guys are just so fucking good. And it like starts at the secondary, which is so fucking strange because usually it starts with that great pass rush, but you guys not only have that pass rush, you also have the secondary to fucking really just confound teams. And the only way to attack this defense that I've seen is to have like a running back that can actually compete with them. But if you're trying to beat this team through the air, good fucking luck, buddy.
Which you're going to have to try to, because they're going to put so many points up on you. You're going to have to try to stay in the game. And also, like, there's not a better looking team in the league. Like, Saquon's just handsome.
Oh my God. First team all fucking body, baby.
First team all face.
First team all face, buddy. Yeah, Bri, I think you're just a master of trying to stay calm, unlike myself. But you're getting ideas. He's got ideas right now.
No, I don't have ideas yet.
Dude, I say we take the Eagles to win it all.
Well, I will tell you this. There is a ticket that has already been placed on them to win the NFC. Just going to say that. It's going to they are so good, dude. They're just good. I can't wait to see, by the way, what Cooper DeJean does to this fucking Rams offense. I'm just going to say that right now. I cannot fucking wait, dude. Puka's going to get the fucking shit beat out of him in the next game.
Yeah, I mean, the big loss for the game, obviously Green Bay had like 1,000 injuries, it felt like. Their offensive linemen, Jacobs got hurt, 2 of the receivers got hurt. Like, it was just a turnstile of fucking injuries. But the Eagles had one too, so Nakobe Dean will be out for the rest of the playoffs and possibly all of next year. So
don't love
that's
that.
A big loss.
Don't love that.
Nope.
Jordan Love looked like he was scared for his life the entire game.
Yeah, he did not look good.
No, he did not. I got to tell you, I don't think that I remember a quarterback he's just, in my eyes, he's dropped so much in like the potential for him to be. I don't know what's going on with him, man. He does not look right at all.
Yeah, the second half of the season.
Yeah. Agreed. Is he might be nursing something though. You know, you never know. It's not like he hasn't been hurt this season.
He's been hurt a lot.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a rough fucking year for him, but I think like,
it was the last play of the first game. He got hurt against Philly in Brazil, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then I think the week prior to this, he had like a hand thing or something like that.
It was an elbow.
There you go. So that might be the reason why, but he has not looked like I thought he was going to look this year from what we saw last year, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Rodrigo Heats says Chiefs beatable ?
This is the worst Chiefs team in the last 5 years.
I hope so, dude. I can't do this Steph Curry Golden State Warriors thing with fucking Patrick Mahomes.
No, seriously, let's think about this. This is the worst Chiefs team in the last 5 years, and they still won, 15 games?
Yeah, they still went.
Jordan Love just started heaving these by the end of the game, too.
Yeah, and that's the wrong thing to do against this defense. But, yeah, you're right. It is, like, the least explosive I've seen them, probably. Like, a lot of people gave shit, including myself, gave shit to Buffalo for trading the pick that got Xavier Worthy to Kansas City. But I don't think that he's had as much of an impact as everyone thought he was going to. Outside of that first game, he's had very minimal, like, explosive plays this year. But really, like, it's a team that in the Chiefs, like, they've done it before. They're so good at winning just in general. I have trouble picking anyone but them. You know what I mean? Like, outside of the Ravens, maybe.
Yeah.
Get off me.
This was gross.
Me too.
That was gross.
I really hope that fucking Kelsey just.
Hope Kelsey been eating them carbs with Tater all week.
Yeah, us too, buddy. Us too. I don't think Houston's got anything for them. What do you boys think?
Yeah, Honestly,
They
the
look
only
horrible.
the only chance that they do have is if like if the only chance they have is if the Chiefs come out like flat. You know what I mean? Like
Could
flat.
be. I mean, it's a possibility. 3 weeks off, maybe. I don't know, man.
The line's 8.
Yeah, and it should be. I feel like it's every bit of 8 points. That makes sense.
Joe Mixon's gonna have a terrible day.
I
He
feel
looked
like
terrible too.
I
What the
feel like
fuck
it could
happened
be
to him?
more.
I think he's still like, I think whatever injury he had midseason like kind of fucked him up.
Yeah, he looks like a shell.
I run New York. That was a big hit too. Josh Jacobs had a really nice touchdown though. I gotta shout out and give him credit because bullied his way to the goal line, trying to do everything he could.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice
one thing about Philly's defense is like I love the fact that they just
This one.
yeah, that was a fucking run and a half.
Yeah, just backpedaling and just
Yeah,
getting.
I mean, just a fucking run, dude. Good lord.
He said, "You know, I'll get it in. Don't worry."
Yeah, that's Jesus.
Packers have they have potential to be one of the best teams in the league in like the next 4 years, but it's just not right now. Not with like how teams are currently constructed.
I don't know if Jordan Love has it, man.
I think the longer he plays, like he's a solid quarterback. I also think that like, you know, you've seen it with CJ, you've seen it with like Bo Nix and Jaden. They're gonna have their ebbs and flows. I think foundationally, Jordan Love is a really good quarterback. I don't know. It's definitely missing the pieces and the culture too. Honestly, I've noticed like dude, isn't there just a vibe about the Eagles? Like it looks like you're watching a team that everyone's moving in the same direction, just completely bought in.
Absolutely.
Like that's a full like you can like visually see it and feel it when they're like supporting each other. They're going up to linemen, congratulating them, like the way they talk. Even honestly, like, you know, part of that is like it's locker room culture. The fact Saquon does slide on that play, it just shows that you're all in one direction. And Saquon's a leader in that locker room year one coming in. I gotta stop doing the Trump impression, dude. It's slipping into my everyday.
That's okay. You let it rock.
Year one. He's a leader in the locker room, let me tell you. Possibly the biggest leader.
Saquon is just...
God, it's so depressing, bro. It's like watching your ex run for 2,000 yards.
It's like watching your ex get with Ryan Gosling or some shit like that. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Yeah,
Realistically, though, in your guys' opinion,
yuck.
What stood out to you guys about Green Bay, just in general? Did anyone like kind of outside of Josh Jacobs? Did anyone show you anything on that team?
I think that's the whole point right there. You said outside of Josh Jacobs. I think that was the point. It looked like one player on the field actually had something going, and like it couldn't get everyone else going.
And what the fuck with their wide receivers, dude? Like
they don't have a dog. They have they don't have like I know it's I fucking make analogies comparing two different sports, but like it's very fucking true with like, for example, Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. They're like, at the end of the game, one of us needs to be that guy. And D Wade was like, all right, cool. I'm giving you the keys. You drive the car and I'll follow. And you give LeBron the ball at the end of the game. In clutch times and in football, there is more clutch times than any other sport. 3rd and long is the clutchest you can get. And they just don't know what they're doing. You get 3rd and long. It starts with the play calls. Okay, cool. Who am I running it up for? If you're the Eagles and you're on 3rd and long, who are you running it up for? You're like, all right, cool. I can either go to AJ or go to Saquon. Yeah. Those are your first 2 looks. Yeah. And your quarterback's first 2 looks. When Jordan Love steps back because there is no dog, it doesn't matter what play they call. Say if Jordan Love has Devontae Adams out there, he's getting the first look. Jordan Love's out there like, he's like, dog, it's like, who am I throwing the ball to? Because there's no like plan A, plan B, plan C. Right, do you agree with that?
Christian Watson though, like, is that plan A for them?
No, but he's not consistent enough to be like plan A. He's plan A as like if you want to go out to dinner, but everything's closed, so you're McDonald's, plan A. It's fucking McDonald's. Plan B, a diner that serves liver. Like, awesome.
Is that Jaden Reed or
but that's really true. And then every other week they're like, Jaden Reed's the guy. Romeo Dobbs is the guy. Oh, it's Tucker Kraft. They all have the most inconsistent target ratio that I've ever seen on a single football team. Even like dog, I don't care if it has to be a payroll that dictates who gets the ball the most. Like, I think this is a just shot in the dark, and also he's old, but like, I think just having a guy like Calvin Ridley on this team would help just the ebbs and flows of the team, because at least you can be like, even if he's not the best receiver on the field, we're paying him $20 million or however much the fuck. That's our guy.
That's honestly a good call. I like that.
It's true. And like, poor Devontae Adams is like, yeah, instead of going back to Green Bay, I'm going to go to play with Aaron Rodgers. Great call, brother. You should have asked Breece Hall how he likes New York.
I honestly think that if you're Devontae Adams, you can't go back. You just can't. Like, it's over there. But a guy like him, a veteran like presence that'll catch the fucking ball if it gets near him, I think he'd be great there, man.
They need someone there that's Mike Evans to Baker Mayfield.
Mike Evans.
They need
great there.
No, it would be great, but honestly, I like him better with Baker because they're at least dogs. Like, I don't think Jordan Love has really experienced that dog that he has in him because he has no one to dog with. You can't just be a dog in the den just barking by yourself. But if you're in a pack, dog, you feel that.
You can be a lone wolf. You can be
but
a lone wolf and still be a dog.
No, you can't be a lone wolf on a team sport. You want to know who's a lone wolf on a team sport? Jimmy Butler.
What?
Allen Iverson.
And doesn't have a ring. Jimmy Butler doesn't have a ring.
Yeah, Lilitz, you got fucked a little bit on your parlay, but I'm hoping that you took our parlay and whopped up like our friend Rodrigo here. Let's pull that up again. Who made $376, telling us, I'd like to remind everybody that he is up $5,000 watching us.
Here's the ticket. He had James Cook, Kyron, Tutty, Mac Hollins, 14.5, Bills, Eagles, Ravens. And then he said he also hit, there was one more he said he hit. I don't know what he put it on. Oh, Mike Evans over 5 receptions. That was easy. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I should be like a sports psychologist for like GMs. I would do fantastic. I'm like, listen, hey, buddy. Actually, I would be an Italian one, like Tommy DeVito's agent. I'd be like, hey, I don't know what you want me to say. Is, you can either go out and play the football or you can go out and play the football as a unit, okay? Because when I'm moving through I need my dogs with me. Look at Jordan. You're leaving Jordan out on the field. There's Jaden and Romeo and Christian. Get him a dog. Christian's your dog? That's what you're telling me? Christian?
Yeah. No, they need a guy. They need a fucking guy up there. They do. You're right. That defense doesn't really stand out either. I got to be honest with you.
Think of every offense that even has that 1-2 punch, that they even have a receiver that like is good. But if you took their secondary receiver and plucked them in Green Bay, it would be better, but it still wouldn't be like that. Like, okay, AJ Brown to Devonta Smith. Justin Jefferson to Jordan Addison. I bet Addison would be great, but in Green Bay, it would just kind of be like he's not old enough or he's not like proven enough to really come in and dictate the targets. Like if they just directed it all to him and then it worked from there, you need like a routine and a plan and identity. I said, how many times have I said identity this season?
I mean, you've said it at least once, but I will say at least maybe 3 times. I don't know.
You know who would fit in well in Green Bay?
Who?
T
Higgins, because he's always hurt.
He would fit in perfectly there. And that's what I was thinking. Like they need like that guy and like a veteran. That's what they need.
You know who should go to Green Bay?
Who?
Chris Olave.
I don't think he would last in that fucking weather, dude. I just don't. He can't last in a fucking dome.
But I know he needs a team, dog. Drake London. Like players that are like need a move.
I feel like, and here's my dream. Baker, some reason, wakes up in like 3 days and finds that he is now the Minnesota Vikings starting quarterback. That's my goddamn dream, dude.
Dude,
I
Baker
want to
in
see Baker with
Minnesota.
like, oh my
Oof.
God, in a dome too. Like, I feel like Baker would just fucking murder in Minnesota, dude.
Dude, he got his confidence back in Tampa, but that's another thing too. Like some
Yeah.
situations just work, and I like that it's working for Baker in Tampa. If I was Baker, I'd be scared to fucking shake it up because I mean, he also came into the worst franchise he possibly could. But like, sometimes it doesn't work for you, and it goes downhill very fast.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
I'm surprised you bitches didn't say Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Brian's brother Joe. He's a good guy. That guy.
Love that guy. What a great guy. It's Brian's baby daddy, Joe Flacco. He's part of my cabinet now.
Oh man, Joe Flacco, circa fucking Browns, like 3 years ago, would be so just sick on the Vikings. Oh man, Brian, come on.
Joe Flacco has never been great.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I got it. You know who I want to see in Green Bay?
Who?
Josh Downs.
What?
Because
Why?
he's a dog.
Yo, no.
He's a dog.
No, you need a different fucking type of presence up there.
Real quick. Okay, I'm not saying maybe for that main piece, but just lean into this with me. Is Josh Downs better than every receiver in Green Bay?
Probably.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No, I mean, I'm
Khalil
not saying
Shakir is better than every wide receiver in Green Bay.
Well, I mean, that's fucking.
Devonta Smith's better than every wide receiver in Green Bay.
True. That's a good point, too.
I
don't know. There's a lot of wide receivers coming out this year. Like, they'll fucking, free agency is going to be kind of loaded, too. They could get
I think Darius Slayton's better than every wide receiver in Green Bay.
All right, well, let's not fuck.
No, that's just the truth.
Let's not take it.
That's just he's playing in New York and putting up better than numbers than all of them, other than Jaden Reed the first 5 weeks. No, it's facts.
I'd just like to point out that our resident fucking Green Bay Packers fan is not here today because I told him what was going to happen, and it happened. And he said I didn't know ball. It basically I was brought in for questioning on the fact that I don't know ball apparently. And what we saw is we do know goddamn ball, and we knew that everyone fucking just bandwagon fucking guys jumping on the fucking Green Bay bandwagon for some fucking reason. How you gonna stop Saquon, buddy? You ain't gonna fucking stop him.
Can't stop him. Let him run. Let him run.
Let Saquon run, baby.
All right, real quick, because I'm running out of topics for the show because we've pretty much covered anything. But there's one glaring topic that I need to ask, and it's to the glasses wearing man all the way to my far right. That is Admiral Brian, and I just really gotta know. It's been so long. How does it feel to have probably the best team in the NFL?
I mean, the best part of it, and granted, I've been here before where the Eagles were the best team in the league. The best part of
this team's better than that team.
The best part of it is that the Giants gave us our best player. That's the best part of it.
Brian, how stoked are you that in 3 years Neighbors is going to be the starting fucking wide receiver?
All right.
Are you stoked or are you fucking stoked? Be honest with me.
I mean, I'm just stoked that they haven't fired their GM. They're probably going to pick a quarterback in a terrible quarterback draft this year.
Definitely not Jaden Daniels.
And I feel like they're a rudderless team right now. They need to just focus on their lines, but they're not going to. They're going to go after a quarterback, and it's going to make me happy.
We don't even have a home stadium, dog. We share a stadium with another team. That's
Can't wait for Quinn Ewers to be your quarterback. It's going to be great.
Oh my God.
Stop.
What
He's already
dead.
Stop.
He's
already dead.
Good Lord. If Quinn fucking Ewers trots out in a Giants uniform, oh my God. I would laugh for maybe 47 seconds.
We're going to have a draft show. So night of the draft, we're gonna have a draft show, and
making some bets too.
We can make some bets. We'll, like Dan and I have watched a lot of college football, and we've seen pretty much all these motherfuckers who are going to be drafted in the first round. So
yeah, we could probably make a lot of money on my team making terrible decisions. We're like, why would they draft that guy? And Dan's like, exactly. $500 on it.
Why'd they draft a tight end in the first round?
we can probably I'll commit to the first round going all night and breaking down these players.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Absolutely. We could do a little draft-a-palooza. I'm into that.
Yeah, that's my Super Bowl.
But
The draft is my
future
Super
for your
Bowl.
team, Rocky.
That's
It'll
true.
be the future for your team, not only in real life but also for fantasy.
Yeah, good point. I can't wait to see Shedeur Sanders trot out there, first play, New York Giants versus whoever the fuck they're playing, and his ACL goes into his asshole.
You know what's hilarious about that statement? Honestly, I'll take it because the last time I heard something along those lines, I think it was from you, and it went a little something like, I'm so excited for Saquon Barkley to head to Philly in first play of the season, tear his ACL. I was like, Dan, it's on YouTube. It is on YouTube. I need
you to find that.
I need a soundboard of terrible takes. So I could just drop them in and just play them. Oh wait, does this work by the way?
I'm so glad you don't have a soundboard of my terrible takes because you would have a full soundboard.
Rodrigo, you still on, buddy? Because if so, I got a pick for you tonight.
Hold on.
Your mic.
Me?
Yeah, your mic's fucked. You're all scratchy.
What about now?
Yeah, smooth.
All right, very smooth. You know what's even smoother is this. I have not updated in a few days, so I'm sorry. I'm kind of lost at it. We haven't been keeping up with it, but
I have. I absolutely have.
All right, good. I heard Bry has a pick for Rodrigo. Okay, all right, StreamYard. Let's relax. Sorry, my Wi-Fi's been bugging all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Arizona Wildcats versus the Baylor Bears. Arizona -5.
Arizona -5. What do you got on that, Bry?
Baylor's beat up. They're on the second leg of a 2-game road streak. They have to go to Arizona, who, I mean, as far as tempo goes, they play pretty quick, and I feel like that is not a good spot for a Baylor team that is not only hurt, but their second straight road game in a row. Arizona will win this game at home, lay the 5.
Bang, bang. What do you got money-wise?
I only small play. I don't shoot big on college basketball just because there's so many of them. And we're talking about 18, 19-year-old kids trying to hit free throws. So I only have 55 to win 50.
Okay, cool. Got to jot it down.
Brian says that like he's nice at free throws.
Brian will shoot you out of the goddamn gym right now.
All right, we're gonna live stream all of us hoping, and we'll see what's really good.
I'll challenge you to a free throw contest.
Fire.
Yeah.
Rodrigo says Rocky Prop looks hella Italian today. Mob boss vibes.
Yeah, he does look like a little bit of a dago today, huh?
A fucking what'd you say to me? A what?
Hey, Spider, go get your fucking shine box, huh?
We don't shine shoes no more. No one told you. Favorite part about that movie is he just shoots Spider for no reason. Yeah, he's like, what you fucking shoot him for? He's like, oh, you busted my balls. He's like, you don't shoot the guy. Yeah, Dan, I've been really locked into this Italian impression I've been doing all week, and I've just been telling people to look at different parts of their body and then telling them I'm going to break whatever part. I'm like, hey, do me a favor. Hey, Brian, do me a favor. You like talking shit? Look at your kneecap for me. Yeah, you like how it bends? You like your kneecap, how it moves? Yeah. What if I came to your house with a Louisville and I just, cracked it up a little bit? And oh my God, look at that. Don't got to go to work tomorrow. Problem solved. Yeah, watch your mouth.
Oh, shit. Rock,
right, what's the total? What's the total? What'd you say?
Okay, I said you got a career in impressions ahead of
Thank
you.
All
right.
Double down up $5,000. Rocky Prop down 500. Adam O'Brien retired.
Adam O'Brien's retired. Okay, coming into just the weekly wager contest. Coming into the week, we were coming out of this week, Brian is at plus 295 on the season. Rocky Prop is shooting pretty down. We're getting down these days on Rocky Prop. He is plus 1144. And Dan is plus 1387. So that's where we're at.
New guy on top gets a haircut, says, fuck all yous. Guess what? I'm here for the bread.
I'm here for the bread. That's why we played the song at the beginning, by the way, as well.
I like it. Yeah, because he gets the money. Other than that, I think it's been a good show. Appreciate Rodrigo and everyone in the chat. Obviously, some people in here are making some good fucking money, so we'll leave y'all with that. Anything else, gentlemen? Or are we pretty much good for the day?
I'm good, man. I'm tired. I feel like we just yelled for like an hour or so. Good shit, guys. Glad everyone fucking tailed with us. Got a little bit of fucking gambling love in the chat finally. God damn, feels good. Yeah, that's it for me.
We'll be back Friday, and we will break down the Saturday NFL games.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry that I will not be here Friday or Sunday, but I will do my best to join in via my phone to drop in my picks.
Yeah, well, let's get in here early, baby. We got picks. We got fire for you. So.
Yeah, let's. It might not be notifying you, but we go live at 6 p.m. during the week, 10 a.m. on the weekend. Tuesdays and Fridays, 6 p.m. Everybody on Kick as well. Welcome. And Sundays at 10 a.m.
Except for today when there's flat tires.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, real quick, do we have to continue going live at 10 a.m. on Sunday, or do the games start? They all start at 1 still?
There's a 4. Is it a 1 and no? There's a 3 and a 6, I think, on Sunday. We could. So
maybe we can roll. Maybe we can roll out like 12 or 1 on Sunday because I should be home. I get home at. I leave at 8 to 9, 9 to 10. I'll probably be home by like 11:30.
All right. Well, just let us know when you're home, and we'll just plan for going after that.
All right, cool. And by the way, tail our picks because we're making money in here.
Yeah, Bry's got Arizona -5 against Baylor, Bry. That's tonight. Get on that. Bry's pretty fucking nasty when it comes to college basketball. That's how we kind of got up with each other. Just betting some fucking 18 and 19-year-old ball, baby.
All right, pause. That sounded a little sus, ladies and gentlemen. Just betting 18-year-old ball.
Hey, come on. Both of our teams are in the fucking second round of the playoffs. We're having a good fucking year, baby. We're feeling great.
Sounds good. All right.
Good
ladies and
Giants.
gentlemen, appreciate you. Yeah, enjoy Saquon. All right, Rodrigo, appreciate y'all. I'm going to go cry about my team. Peace.
Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me.
Before I came up in the game, these hoes didn't show no love. They see me in the club and used to treat me like a scrub. They wouldn't holler cause my dollars wasn't swollen up. I bet they changed their mind when them 84s come rolling up. They see that I'm a star, now they wanna sit in my car. Now they wanna count my G's, smoke my weed and sip my bar. Now they used to love to diss me, now they rush to hug and kiss me. Now they telling all their friends when I leave how they miss me. Now 281-33